What's up, guys? We're back again with some tokens nonsense. Blue-white this time, Azorius tokens. So basically, it's like a Super Friends tokens control build. Kind of like it, I guess. Of course, like being a huge fan of blue-white control in general. I mean, this is a pretty sweet setup, to be honest. So we'll go over the deck really fast. Hope you guys have had a great day. It was a little bit back and forth on the weather today. We had like 43 degrees in the morning and then jumped up to like 80 something and then back down to low 40s. So it's been a great day to make people sick. We'll just say that. Or at least try to. So we've got 3 copies of 3 Steps Ahead. And we got 4 copies of Get Lost. 4 Not on My Watch. 3 Long Rivers Pull. Again, with the Long Rivers Pull, to counter a creature spell, it's 2 blue, and it's done. But if you counter anything else, you do gift your opponent a card. So they do draw before the effects go into, or before the effects happen. Let's just say that. No More Lies, down to 3 copies. Of course, like Long Rivers Pull kind of fills in that. Let's just start over. No More Lies is very limited. So I'm trying to, instead of running 4 copies, because it is not so great later in the game, of course, with the fact that your opponent can pay 3 and mitigate the effects, we are doing Long Rivers Pull 3 of to kind of, and it's kind of a bridge between No More Lies and 3 Steps Ahead, and also as more of a hard counter. Caretaker's Talent, of course, we got 4 of those, because what tokens deck isn't complete without Caretaker's Talent? Temporary Lockdown for all the talents that everybody else is running, as well as all the aggro that's out there. And we don't mind to sweep away our tokens, because we can make more with Archangel Elspeth, 2 copies of that, 3 copies of Teferi, and then 1 copy of Eternal Wanderer, putting out the double strike tokens for us. And then, of course, Sunfall, for all the Valgavoth and larger creature shenanigans that are going on a lot here in Standard, as you know. So over here in the mana base, pretty straightforward again. Just 4 plains, 4 island, 3 waste, 2 archive, 4 restless, 2 Seachrome Coast, because of course we have enough things coming into play tapped, Demolition Field, and then 2 Mirrex for some extra token generation. So that's the deck. Let's go ahead and jump into it. I did playtest it a little bit earlier, and there's some weaknesses, but of course, like, which deck doesn't really have a weakness? And even if, we're talking about #1 mythic ranked decks, there's going to be a weakness. And of course, not all decks can be a #1 mythic ranked deck. This is going to be a little bit tough, just due to the fact that we don't have the blue source, but then, of course, we need the 2 white for lockdown here. Opponent is going first. We are on the draw. Let's try it. Mistake #1 for the night. Let's go. Here's the sleeves I was talking about from before. Again, I haven't done any research into who these people are supposed to be, or I have no idea. I had the sleeves in my collection, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want a fall theme, so I went with them. Another 3 Steps Ahead. That's amazing. Now, if we can only get the mana base to be able to cast them, that'd be great. There's 1 blue. Acres of Skin just quit, and so it definitely went more in our favor. We got 3 games to hit Diamond here. Hopefully we can go ahead and get 3 wins and start climbing up the Diamond ladder to get to Mythic. That would be amazing. Jump into another game. Not wasting any time here, just moving right along, guys. The Mastery Pass. Again, I've said it before, the Mastery Pass is really good value. I mean, every season I try to go for the Mastery Pass. The amount of cards you get, cosmetics and sleeves and pets and all those different types of things, I mean, it really is a great value. Wow. J Millions. Hopefully he's running some mono red. See what happens. That is a lot of not on my watch. Try to wake up our tree friend in the corner here. Okay. Orzhov, I'm hoping that it's bats. But I really hope they're not running Deep Cavern. Oh, talent. Really? Okay, cool. Orzhov tokens. I've actually been working on an Orzhov tokens deck. It's not ready yet. It's getting close, though. So, Caretaker's talent. Elspeth. So, Kaya is in that deck, by the way, because she, the 4 mana version of Kaya puts in the 1/1 flying tokens. I guess I probably should have activated Anchorage and attacked into Elspeth there. I wonder if they're just going to go ahead and pay the 4 to pump their token team. They most likely will. If I had to guess. Yep. Copy and then pay the 4. Yep, no problem. Might as well just go ahead and get rid of the 1 token. We have 3 not on my watch. I mean, I'm not really sure what else they're playing, but I think that'd be a pretty good start. So, Lockdown. Attack in for 6 the following turn with lifelink. Getting that Elspeth out of the way, though. That would be a big deal. And it's risky. Okay, let's just... we'll go ahead and get rid of the tokens. And of course we'd be going up and... I mean, this is, you know, kind of a mirror match in a way. Just with the whole idea behind the deck. We do have Get Lost. This is one of those situations where I'd probably rather be running blue-white control, just so I could have my Urza's Silex to be able to handle all the shenanigans on the board.
We fight together.
And Lord Skitter is a great card for this deck. Okay. So I guess we'll go ahead and do Eternal Wanderer, and then... I really don't think we have a chance to come back here as it sits. They're going to attack into Eternal Wanderer on the following turn. If I'm -4... I could have them sacrifice 2 of their creatures, so I guess we'll do that. And we'll just allow them to keep the rat token.
My blade has no equal.
It was kind of like a... Oh. Yep. That's funny. I was literally just building this Orzhov version earlier. Very similar to the build that, of course, like, why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be similar to the build that I was making?
We'll finish this later.
There's always those stable cards, no matter what deck you're going for.
This is our fight.
Yeah. If we could just run into a Sunfall or another Lockdown. Okay. So, we are done with game 1 here, guys. The tokens are strong with them. So, now we got 4 games to go ahead and get to Diamond. Very, very strong, though. I will say, Orzhov tokens, I mean, there's a lot of, actually, black-white creatures that are really, really good for the build, too. I think one of them, I can't remember all the names, of course, but there's just so many synergies with your opponents losing life when creatures come into play, when your creatures leave play, when tokens come in, all those different types of things. And there's just a lot of really good options, and black-white when you're talking about tokens. So this is probably going to be a little bit of a better game for us. Just because we have the temporary lockdown and the Sunfall in hand. Shouldn't be too hard to handle these guys. That's good news for us. We always like to have, at least I always like to have 3 targets for lockdown. Of course, I'm sure they have the removal for the enchantments on their end over there. Good old Dollmaker's Shop. It's a great card. Whenever one or more non-toy creatures you control attack a player, create a 1/1 toy artifact creature token, and then you unlock the other side. Creatures you control have base power and toughness, each equal to the number of creatures you control. Pretty awesome. I wonder if we should just go ahead and pump out an Elspeth, or if we just want to make a Mirrex token. I think this would be fine. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately for them, I mean, just having like the 2 temporary lockdown and the Sunfall, and I mean, we pretty much just had straight gasoline in our hands right there, so can't really blame them too much for being down to 2 cards and scooping. That was awfully fast. Getting into another match. I like that. Couple of Get Lost, a Sunfall, an Archive here. Pretty cool. I think we'll keep it. Light up the night. Well, look at that. 2 ley lines on the battlefield. A land and a Heartfire hero. 3 cards in hand. Well, we could be done on turn 2 here for sure. We're gonna need the life gain. Maybe we'll just leave Elspeth on top. Okay, yep, Monstrous Rage a billion gazillion times. And then sell sword and drop us to 2. Or 1. Well, of course, then you sacrifice a Heartfire hero. And yeah. So, hopefully we don't get into too many more mono-red matchups. And if we do, we can just kind of hope and pray that they don't have the ley line. No ley line of resonance for us, please. You know, I think everybody's right. I mean, mono red, how much more powerful could it possibly be? And if they did not print any more new cards for mono red over the next year, it wouldn't matter. They're still going to be a powerhouse. Okay, let's see what we can get going with this hand. And who are we up against? Itchy Mark? Icky Mark? Either way. Well, I guess if you're itchy, you're probably icky. I don't know. Sleeves are pretty cool. It's always funny when the opponent waits on the second turn, and I'm just sitting here wondering, like, did they miss a land drop? You know? Let's see. I guess we'll go this route. Okay. Spyglass Siren. Well, that was a good draw. Got the Mirrex in there. Good old Spyglass Siren. That's not too bad. I mean, the value's there with the 1/1 and the map token. Sure. Go ahead and come on through for your 1 damage. We're just a-okay with that. That was a good draw. Probably should have made a poison token there. I don't know. I mean, these sleeves are great, but these sleeves are better. Sure. Curiosity. Well, there's a target for a counter spell. Might as well just get rid of this, I guess. Pesky little 2/2 flying around. Alright, so they have the Curiosity, they have Spyglass, Dimir. It's interesting, I'll give it that. Most of the time when you're talking about, okay, Deep Cavern, get rid of this. Might as well use the No More Lies early. And what better way to spend our No More Lives than to counter a Deep Cavern bat? Alright, make a token. And I guess we could try for the Teferi, but I feel like they may be on counter spells for some reason, so I'm just gonna hold off. Let's see if we can get this 1 point of damage in. There we go. Icky Mark. Are they done again? I think we probably just want to... I mean, I would love to make a copy of the token, but I feel like we probably just need to draw here. See if they've got the counter spell in response. And I do feel like they've got it. Okay. So, drop another one of these guys down. They have plenty of cards in hand.
I'm finished running from battles I might not win.
We could use a few more cards in hand, but I feel like they're probably just going to get rid of them, and I want to get a little bit more value out of Teferi, so we'll just make a token.
Knowledge.
And attack in for another poison damage. Okay, so Mastermind can, of course, attack into Teferi and get rid of him here regardless. We'll try the Not on My Watch and see what happens. Another interference. Okay.
We'll have to try again.
Go ahead and draw a card this time.
Out of the time or place, I'm ready to win. I am here to learn.
Okay. So attacking in for 4. We don't have the 2 blue to hold up for the long reverse pull. So yeah, let's just swing in for the 4. I really didn't think they were going to block it. Okay, well, they did. And that's cool. I was really hoping that they would. So we go with Curiosity, and then attack him with the Mastermind and draw a card. Of course, they don't know if I'm holding up a No More Lies or not. Okay, sure.
Not backing down.
Kind of glad that they don't have the the spot removal for the Planeswalkers here. I'm wondering if I could lock down and then make a token. Of course, they could always try to counter it again. I wonder how many counter spells they actually have. Of course, I should have attacked him with the token first. Just gotta love it when you make all those little misplays. That's how you know you're having a really good day. Okay, 3 steps ahead. We'll just do this. And make a token.
I've got eyes everywhere.
Okay, let's see if they use some spot removal on Teferi this time. I would assume that they would have it. Being Demir, why wouldn't you have it in there? Okay. Yeah, that works too.
It's harder than it looks.
So that's 2 Teferis down. Okay. Well, that's a cool draw. Let's go ahead and pass. If they go to attack in with this dude, we can probably just activate and try to get rid of him. Let's see if they've got removal for this too. Okay. -2, -2. So what, do they have a couple of disfigure? So we'll just go ahead and activate this one too. So block this guy. And then maybe we just hold on to get lost here. Another spyglass. Cool. So now we'll just Sunfall. Of course, the Enduring Curiosity will come back as an enchantment. So we have the spot removal. I think we'll just Sunfall here. Activate our token on the next turn. Activate our anchorage and attack in. Okay, we'll just, we'll activate this now. Get rid of this thing. Activate anchorage. Map token on the anchorage. There we go. There's a talent. Awesome. Okay, go ahead and get this out there too. Sure. Thanks for the card draw. I kind of figured. As soon as we saw the talent, it was going to go away. So, we had the demolition fields. There we go. So, that was a really awesome little sequence of events there. Pretty much had, all the answers we needed for that game. Getting the caretaker's talent out would have been, I guess, a little bit of overkill. But it would have been great. What do we got now? What's up next? A Cosmal. Abysmal. Abysmal a Cosmal. Well, this could stand to be a little bit better. We are on the draw. I mean, it is 3 land. And and for some reason, whenever we're running these off-color lands, they like to show up in the opening hand. And that's fine. We're gonna keep and see how this goes. We're just a few games away from Diamond here. And, of course, we're going up against Discard, because why wouldn't we be? Well, we need the land that we do have. No More Lives would be great. Caretaker's Talent would be great. Teferi, this is the furthest that we're away from being able to play. So I feel like it's going to have to be that one. Well, that was good news. We drew a Plains and they passed a turn, so that was perfect. Get that out of here. Okay, cool. Get that down. Definitely too early to play the Caretaker's Talent on the third turn. Get that out of here with no more lives. That'll work. Okay. Make a token. Sometimes slow and steady wins the race, you know? I mean, yeah, and the tortoise and the hare, the turtle cheated, but, well, the tortoise. Sometimes slow and steady is really good. Do we just want to counter this? I wish we could, actually. We don't have the blue. Of course we don't. What am I talking about? Sure. Not on my watch it is. Make another token, and hopefully we can find a blue source. I was kind of hoping, I mean, even with him being mono black, that they would have had maybe a Mirex or something like along those lines of their own that we could have gotten rid of. So now all we can hope for is just to draw into another blue, and it did not happen. So we'll just continue on down the course, I guess, here. Or we could, and this, you know what? I'm probably just gonna have to talent. I still don't feel comfortable with it, but at the same time, we don't have the other blue source to for it really to make a difference. Okay, sure. Probably gonna take the lockdown if I had to guess. Another card out of our hand. I guess we might as well go with that one. Let's see. We could just go ahead and go for the level 3 here. Make me discard another card and draw a card. Okay. Huh. It'd be nice to get the Teferi down since we have the Caretaker's Talent. But it's also it'd be great to be able to keep the 3 steps ahead and be able to draw a couple. You know what? Let's just go ahead and get rid of this one. You gotta love it. Another demolition field. So another talent. There we go. There's the other blue we needed. Perfection. Okay, Bandit's talent, sure. Okay. Well, so long, blue source. Absolutely. Do a couple of damage to us. Yep. Take 2, no problem. Well, that was a good one. Happy blocking. Well, I guess we didn't really need the blue source after all. Alright, 2 games away from we're already at platinum. 2 games away from diamond, tier 4. And I've been having a lot of fun with tokens, and I know, like, in the last couple of streams, I was saying, you know, how much fun it's been actually with all the different tokens builds, and of course doing Boros tokens, mono white, blue white, black white. I mean, there's just so many different routes you can go with them right now. It would be nice to have that 3rd land. We are on the draw. Having the 3 Sunfall in hand is a little busted, but I think we're gonna have to mulligan this one, unfortunately. I would love to keep, you know, all this removal in hand. I mean, I don't know what they actually look like they're playing. It's kind of hard to tell. If I had to guess, I would say like Boros. Some opponents let it slip and some don't. Okay. They're probably in the same situation. They're like, man, I've got a whole handful of gasoline here and don't really want to take a mulligan, but at the same time, you know, being on a 2-land hand, I mean, it is always better with a 2-lane hand to be on the draw. And some of, you know, a lot of times I feel really safe if we're able to scry or surveil, you know. If I have a scry land or a surveil land, of course, then I'm set. If I'm on the draw, I've got a 2-land hand, and I'm able to dig through the top of my deck a little bit, perfectly fine. Well, this may be a free win. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have to take a mulligan. Ugh, and it's not any better. It is not any better at all. Mulligan again. Okay, well, I guess the 2 cards we're gonna have to get rid of. We're definitely gonna want to keep this. This kind of makes the whole deck go, but man, this is so tough. Alright, keep 5. I feel like okay, we're just gonna have to get things going later. We're gonna keep the counter spells. I feel like that was probably a better call. So being able to archive and then being able to draw a couple of cards if they don't have, you know, the turn 3 play, then just being able to dig a little bit. Which, I don't even know if we're going to get started here with this game against Mew Ball. I did switch out my pet for the, again, just trying to go more into that fall theme. The Drifter. He was my very first one, and we won a lot of games together, him and I. Okay, Mew Ball is not wanting to play Magic. That's unfortunate. I came prepared to play. Okay, that's great. We were one game away from Diamond. And then the real uphill battle will begin with trying to get to Mythic. And we do have a couple of different decks up our sleeve to help us get there. Pretty sweet. And Blue-White Control is definitely one of those decks that will get me there, if nothing else. This is pretty perfect. I don't think I could really ask for a better hand. Restless Anchorage. I mean, No More Lies, Long River's Pull, Sunfall to Fairy. I don't think it really gets any better than that. The BK Burger. Yep. I guess we'll keep 7. Because why not? That's an awesome looking hand. Of course, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Hopefully we're not going up against Blue-White Control. If we're going up against Blue-White Enchantments, I'll be ecstatic. This could be Oculus, maybe? Okay. So let's see the Oculus now. Maybe they're just a Blue-White Control deck running Sleight of Hand, which would be different. Okay. Prankster. I guess we just will get rid of the Prankster. Prankster does give them a lot of value, and again, there's a reason why those certain types of cards are in their deck. Discard. What are they going to throw in there? What are they going to throw into their waste pile? Let me see. Oculus. No. Okay. Oculus. Guess not. Well, we have 2 Long River's Pull. They very well may be on counterspells as well. So I don't want to act too irrationally. Again with the Prankster. I guess we'll go ahead and counter this one too. Oh, my bad. There we go. I was trying to use the wrong side. Of course, my mind just went to creature, not the adventure part. Yep, I've got 2 white. You want to get mana tithed? Bring it on. Drawing plenty of cards here. And I'm sure we're getting ready to see a Jin. They've got to have Jin in their hand by now. Oculus! There he is. Yep. Gotta love it. Hopefully we can just draw a land right here and Sunfall. Aww. Well, we were close. Pass a turn, and we will try to exile the Oculus one way or the other. So I feel like what's going to happen, we're going to get like, well, they don't have a graveyard anymore, so I guess running Djinn. Oh, they do have the Djinn. I thought that'd be kind of counterproductive. But let's go ahead and try to counter this and see if they have the answer to the counter spell. I'm hoping that they do, so they'll tap out. Okay, guess not. So will you counter this? Let's see, he's thinking about it. I guess he doesn't have the counter spell. It's kind of confusing in a way. I thought they would. And it's really weird because Oculus, like, he runs on... Yeah, so exile 6 cards from your graveyard. So that's very counterintuitive to running Haughty Djinn because, of course, this power is equal to the number of instants and sorcery cards in your graveyard, so... Anyways, I feel like if there was ever a good time to get to Fairy down, it'd be right now. But we don't know what this is either. And it very well could be an Oculus. They wouldn't be able to activate it until their turn. I still feel like this is going to be good, so we'll go and throw the Teferi in, and hopefully...
You know, I've always got time to fight.
And of course, they'll
Nice to
try to
see a
attack
familiar
into our
face.
Teferi here, probably end up bouncing our token. And that's fine. I'm just trying to get them into a situation where they play another creature or two, so that we can do this. But if they don't have the removal spell for the token, we'll just go ahead and block. Hopefully that's the way that it goes, and then we'll Caretaker's Talent and get some things going. Okay, what you got, BK Burger? Well, that's not as
I have to
bad.
try again.
At least we still get to cast it later. I'm cool with that. And then if the token survives, that's the biggest thing. So we will not block to save Teferi in this situation. We're gonna go ahead and let the 2 go through. Okay. Let's see if they allow this. Did you draw into a counter spell? I guess that's the question. Possible. Of course you did. Never didn't have it, right? Weird. Okay. Weird. Well, we'll go with it. Another Oculus. Oh, I see. Another Oculus. Manifest... Okay, yeah, sure. Manifest your dread. No problemo. Again, like... So we saw the counterspell. We know that they did not have the counterspell because why would they have let us take out their last Oculus? I mean, they... I honestly do not believe that they have the answer. So... we could... I don't know. Maybe we just go for this now. Let's see if they let it slide. If they don't, we'll just copy our token and draw. There we go. And that's really strange to me. Why would they allow us, if they had it the whole time, why would they allow us to take the Oculus out the last time? Really confusing. There we go. Perfect. Are you going to block the 5? Let's see what happens. Okay. That was a soul partition. Cool. Attack me for 5. Of course, we don't have an option but to take it. Manifest again. Hopefully they, you know, with 2 cards in hand, they played a couple of counter spells already. Ooh. Well, that's exciting. So, of course, I'm sure they have ways to, like, cheat this back in, so I'd rather just exile it if we could. Let's... Of course, we can also... Not on my watch. So let's just attack in with both tokens. Okay. Down to just the Oculus. Let's see what they got. Not attacking? Yes, attacking? Okay. There we go. Sweet. We'll go ahead and pump our tokens up. Alright, cool. So now we just moved into Diamond. Diamond tier 4. Boom. Rank up a little bit. Cool, cool. And again, like, there are some weaknesses in blue-white token, in the blue-white tokens version, but especially when it comes to, like, getting rid of our opponent's artifacts, we are extremely weak because we don't have an answer. We have counter spells, and that's about it. So if we went up against, like, Boros tokens, we wouldn't be able to do much if they did land a forge, unfortunately. Well, we go first, and we're pretty much set up to be able to counter for the first few turns to try to find our next couple of lands. I really don't like this, though. It is the first game of Diamond. Ugh, do we risk it? I would rather not risk it. But again, this does get us through a few turns. We have the 2 blue sources for Long River's Pool. You know what? We'll go with it. I really wish this was an archive instead of an anchorage. I will say that. Hey, never didn't have it. I guess we could say. Carrot cake. Start getting tokens, gaining life. So mono white tokens? You know what? I don't even... I feel like we just have to get rid of it because it's a little bit too early for us. Turn the TV off in case anybody's blinded by it. Okay, let's get rid of this one too. And yeah, I think we'll just pass a turn here and see what they're gonna do on turn 4. So this is definitely mono white tokens. Maybe an Elspeth? Okay. Get rid of that too. Alright. I think we're gonna just want to activate here. Try to see if we got anything good happening on top. Okay, well, we'll take that too, I guess. Yep. Caretaker's talent, sure. Oh, that's good. So we take it out and activate our anchorage again. I think that's a good call. Yeah, okay. Down to 16. just from some bird damage. You got a Mirex? So do we. Let's do this. And maybe we activate. Do you have a get lost for us? Okay, no problem. So they're gonna sacrifice and draw. Lay down arms. How about it? Alright, so we're gonna try this again. Caretaker's Talent. Mirex token. Cool.
We can save everyone.
Elspeth.
Form up on me.
So we're gonna have to activate. What else you got? What else you got, opponent? Okay, another lay down arms. So down to one card in their hand. We could activate both of the Anchorage and get rid of Elspeth. I think that's probably... I mean, we could also, like, I guess, sunfall the tokens. So 3 and then 3 again. So that means we wouldn't be able to sacrifice one of our map tokens to buff the Anchorage to get to 5 damage that we need. But we could have a 2/2 for the next turn. You know what? Let's go ahead and just sunfall these guys and draw the card anyways. Okay. Pass. Sure. Another token, so they're gonna try to get this Caretaker's Talent back with Elspeth, of course. Did make a token to help them block. They have Not on My Watch in hand. Another Sunfall, that's good. So in order to keep Elspeth away from her ultimate here, we're gonna have to activate both of the Anchorage for sure, because they're gonna have Not on My Watch for one of them. Well, never mind. I miscounted. Let's see. So at this point, we're just attack in with the token. So they'll probably not use Not on My Watch here, I'm hoping. Okay. No problem. Make another 1/1 and block. Oh, okay, or sacrifice it. That makes sense. I was gonna say that wouldn't have been too bad of a play, honestly, if they had done it before blockers were declared. How about now? So that's cool that they didn't make a poison token. Ooh, demolition field. So they'll take my Mirex out. Or one of the Anchorage. They also have this as an answer to Anchorage. So they have all the efficient removal that they need. I wonder if they just -6. Okay.
This is our fight to win.
So. Surprised that they didn't take out the Mirex while it was tapped down. That's exactly what I would have done. So we gotta watch the auto pay here, because we definitely don't want to be in a similar situation to last time. So let's go for it. Then gotta be very careful with that. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and attack into Elspeth, because we really don't have a choice at this point. Okay. Do you have spot removal for the other? Even if you do, I mean, that's fine. Well, that was a really good draw. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
If we could draw Straw into a Planeswalker or two, that'd be pretty exciting. Yep, go ahead and take out the Mirex. No problemo. And pump them up. Why not? There we go. Now, we're in a little bit of a better situation. Of course, we could Sunfall too. That's a tough choice. Alright, let's go to get the Teferi down.
But you needed a hero. Here I knowledge is meditation.
And let's make a copy of this one. There we go. Let's pass. So of course with like the Teferi tokens and the, I mean, it's just such a cool combo. Every time, like you make the token, you draw the card, you pump your team and the Teferi. It's amazing.
Form up on me!
Let's see if they've got a solid answer here. With them being mono white, I'm assuming that they would have Sunfalls as well. They have to get lost on a My Watch, lay down arms. I'm sure that they have Sunfall. A couple of 3/3 tokens swinging in. So we take one out and then I think we block one. Hopefully. And just in case of any shenanigans, we'll just triple block here. Because it's obvious to me now that they don't have the spot removal for Teferi. So they've already played 2 Get Lost, which would have taken care of the Planeswalkers. And yeah, I kind of figured that they would have had a Sunfall in hand. Perfectly fine. Make another token then.
Who's that handsome devil?
Maybe we can try to pump the token up a little bit. There we go. So we're just going to make him an 8/8 then. Okay, end the turn. So do you have the spot removal for Teferi? And that's the thing about No More Lives. It loses its value later on in the game. I was actually thinking about just replacing it. I know that sounds kind of crazy because of how great No More Lives is and because it comes in handy in so many different situations. But at the same time, it just completely becomes a dead card, you know, after like turn 5. And if you're running like a control-based deck, of course, you know, you probably you're not winning by turn 5. Let's just say that. Season of the Burrow. Well, okay, this is a good situation to be able to use it. But again, like I would much rather it have been a hard counter to be able to get rid of Season of the Burrow here. So swinging in for 8. I wonder if they'll go ahead and activate their token over there. Okay. So Sunfall the board. Make this token.
Knowledge is meant to be shared.
And pass. Sure. Activate a 5/5 and attack in. Okay.
This is our fight to win.
So we just got ourselves a little Battle of the Talents here. Pretty cool title, you know, Battle of the Talent. Battle of the Talents in a theater near you. All right. Getting some value from Carrot Cake. And I think we'll just make another token.
Nobody knows the past better than me.
Okay, and then we'll just go ahead and go to level 4 here. And actually, let's just pass the turn. Well, yeah, we'll pass the turn. So they can do that, make a 3/3, and then activate Mirex and make another 3/3. Okay. Are they also going to make a fish? Oh, well that was unexpected. Okay. I thought they were trying to build up an army to be able to attack in and then also take out Teferi. But I guess I was wrong. Alright. Create a 1/1 white soldier creature token with lifelink. Yes. Draw yourself a card. Sure. Okay. So activate one. Let's take out the one with lifelink. There we go. Why not just do that? Oh, lockdown. Sure. There we go. There's the demolition field. So I think they're probably just going to take out the Mirex. Alright, let's get a couple more. Let's get another token going, right? Obviously.
Who's that handsome devil?
Okay. Take this out. Sure. I wonder how many cards they've drawn. So they're down to 24 cards. We're at 28. So we're winning on that front at least. Planes. Okay. So now they'll have enough to be able to attack through and get to Teferi. Another talent. Elspeth is up to 6 again. So could go for Carrot Cake here, I guess, if they're to -6. Okay, level 2, sure. Copy of your lifelinker. Smart play. Well, we could try. Let's just try to block it. Okay, sure. Be nice to see an Elspeth of our own. Alright, so Sunfall the board again. -2.
It's nice to see a familiar face.
And activate the token. Pass the turn. Should have probably waited until after their turn to activate the token, to be honest. But they're activating theirs, so I guess it'll be okay. Because the biggest thing that we're worried about is lockdown hitting the board. Then, of course, either way, the incubator would have been taken, so it doesn't matter. Never mind. So 2 carrot cake. Okay.
I'll help any way I can.
Eternal Wanderer, sure.
Patience.
Let's see. Dollmaker's Shop. What's an exile here? Okay, so we haven't even seen our Wanderer or our Elspeth yet. So block the bunny. They're down to 18 cards, which is great. If they go ahead and unlock the door here for Porcelain Gallery, that'll cost 6. So then we'll be able to play a Demolition Field and take out one of the fountain ports. So now they're going down to 16 cards. On their turn, down to 15. Ooh, well that was good. Alright. So I think we'll go ahead and activate the Demolition Field first to see if they will make a token. And then probably just use the temporary lockdown. Okay, cool. Draw a couple of more cards, no problem. That's perfect. Down to 14. Yeah, sure, we'll take action. Then go ahead and temporary lock down the field. That should get rid of Dollmaker's Shop as well. Yeah. Cool. Pop in another 2/2 token. Okay, we still get the token.
The truth's still
Another
elusive.
Demolition Field. That's excellent
Nobody knows
news.
the past better than
Okay,
you.
so we'll go ahead and play another Teferi. And then we'll make another token.
You know, I've always got time to fight evil. Knowledge is meant to be shared.
So we have the 2 Demolition Fields to take out both fountain ports. If they do try to make a token here, they're going to be drawing 3 cards now, so that's perfectly fine. Sure. Make a token, please do. Okay.
I bought us some time.
Draw your 3 cards.
You will shine bright, hero.
Okay, they're down to 9.
We'll have to try again.
Did they have their removal for my token? So they'll go. Okay, cool. Another caretakers. Oh, let's see. I guess we'll do the Demolition Field. Yep, we will as well. I think we could play this and then a Sunfall. Nah, we'll probably just lock down instead. Yeah, let's do that. The more that they don't have tokens on the field and the more they make tokens, the more cards they draw, and the better off we are. And we can hold up our 3 steps ahead. They should have... Okay, I was getting ready to say. At this point, they knew they were gonna they were gonna run out of cards eventually. So they just kind of milled themselves. That was pretty cool. So yeah. I mean, if they would have minus the Elspeth again, they would have gotten their carrot cakes back and have gotten tokens and drawn cards, and they're down to 7. One more token, even with the Murex token, I mean, still, like, what, a 2-turn clock, and they would have been done. And we were still at 18, so we won the race there. Slow and steady wins the race. Alright, Might of the Ancestors. That's kind of cool. Sorry, creature. Well, it could be cooler, right? A lot cooler. Alright, standard ranked Azorius tokens. Let's keep going. Doing pretty good, guys. I mean, having a pretty good night. We got to Diamond. I think we were like 1 win into Platinum Tier 1 at the beginning of the stream. And so we got to Diamond Tier 4. And been doing pretty good, just kind of, hopefully, again, you know, we've been doing good, pretty decent, not seeing mono red. Wow. Well, I mean, even though we do have the 2 lands, this is exactly what I would like to see. Just a grip of counter spells. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot. There we go. That works. Looks like could be mono black. I guess we might as well get the tapped land down. Hopeless. How about? I mean, we're gonna have to discard one either way, so might as well get rid of it. See if they do anything on turn 3. Or their turn 4, I guess. Slasher. No, thank you. Okay, pass the turn. No, thank you. Do we want to exile this one? I think we'll just do this for a Bloodletter. Because we want to exile, we definitely want to exile the Slasher. Okay, let's see what they do on their turn 6 here. No, thank you. It'd be so great if Mirex, you know, costs 2 instead of 3. And just make it a mythic rare land. Alright, pass. We did find the 3 steps, so I'm just wondering if they get annoyed enough here. Do they have removal for Elspeth? Yes, they do. And next turn, we'll have Eternal Wanderer. Okay.
Surrender now, and we all leave with our lives. Patience.
What else he got? Cut down. Okay. I guess we'll get rid of the lockdown.
Nobody knows Dominaria's shadows like me.
Okay. Let's see.
I'll handle this one.
And then we could, I guess... We can only activate one, though. We need one more land to be able to activate both to swing into Liliana. And I'm sure they probably have the other removal in their hand. Maybe we get a Caretaker's Talent down instead. Okay, pass. Sure.
We all have things we do.
Okay, do they just pass the turn? Okay, cool. Here comes Alcatraz back to the field, and I guess we'll make a token. Cool. Now, I think we just +1 again on the Eternal, exile this thing. Make a copy of the token, and then crank it up. Now we have enough mana to also cast our 3 steps on the following turn. Try to get Liliana off the field. We'll just counter this.
Do not touch me again.
Alright, what you got? Okay, sure. So Liliana's done on the next turn.
Drop it.
Well, let's see. So again, we'll just +1. Take care of this guy.
Patience.
And what else does this thing do? Oh, okay. So let's play Teferi.
Bet you needed a hero. Well, here I am. It's nice to see a familiar face.
Get rid of Liliana.
Fine. I know when
There
I'm
we
not
go.
wanted.
Grey Walker 88, I think, is about ready to quit, guys. If I were him, I probably would, because this, like, if I were the opponent, I'd be super annoyed, and I'd probably, and of course, like, I typically don't, right? But man, it would annoy me so much that I would probably just rage quit, because this game for them has been super annoying. They have the Aclazats, or as I like to call them, the Alcatraz. I mean, I've exiled their Slasher, we exiled their Shieldred, Alcatraz, or Aclazats, we keep bouncing back and forth. You know, we've gotten rid of 2 Lilianas and a Bloodletter. And they got rid of one of our Planeswalkers, but we still have 2 on the field, so if I were in their shoes, I would definitely... Ugh. I'm sorry, opponent. I'm sorry, Grey Walker 88. It's been a rough one for you. Okay, while they take a break, we will too. As always, Saturday morning cartoons, right? Were always a thing for me. After these messages, we'll be right back. Those words are like grilled in my mind. They live there rent-free. So again, like Orzhov tokens, is pretty powerful stuff. And I just like Kaya being in there, being able to make the 1/1 flyers. So Kaya along with Elspeth making the 1/1 with lifelink, Kaya's making a 1/1 flyer, and it just pairs up really, really well. And of course, black and white both are the removal kings. Like when you're talking about sweepers, when you're talking about spot removal, and of course, like one thing that black does not have is like a way to handle artifacts, right? So just white coming in and being able to compensate there is pretty awesome. Jump right into another one. Another one bites the dust. But yeah, so starting off with Boros tokens, mono white, and now blue white, and I think probably in tomorrow's stream I'll probably end up, I don't know, to be honest. It's going to be a toss-up. I would like to play a little bit more blue white control, bring that back again. Of course, that is my favorite deck, and I think I want to, but again, I mean, I've been having so much fun with tokens. It's a hard choice to make. If I end up getting the Orzhov tokens deck done by tomorrow's stream, I'll probably just end up going with that. Restless Anchorage, Waste Mirex. That's a good grip of land there. A couple of spot removal, a counter spell, and a sweeper. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's fine. And we're on the draw. Oh no. Well, we're done. We're done. We can't play Magic today. I was going to say, good game. I mean, realistically, it pretty much is a done deal whenever they have the ley line on the board. It doesn't matter if they have one. Definitely when they have two. That's a cool sleeve. Yep. Sure, copy it. Up to 6. Gonna be down to 13 in no time. What else you got? AJ the guy. He's the guy to play mono wed. Okay. Well, we live to fight somewhat another day, I guess. We live to die another day, chap. Scorpion. So we can get rid of at least one. I guess we'll pass, see if they cast any other shenanigans. I'm sure they do. So it doesn't really matter if we would have played it before or after, but we'll go ahead and try to get rid of this one in response to them targeting it. So then they throw the, like a Monstrous Rage on the other Flip Spear. Okay. A whole 8. My goodness. Do we want to lock down or just tough call. I think we'll just pass the turn. Land. Nice. Pass. Goodbye. Perfection. How about another land? How about another land, Arena? Give AJ the guy another land. We'd love to see it. Love to see another land. Who's this? Slick Shot. Perfection. Okay. Let's get a Mirex token out here. Pass a turn. Here comes the Slicker Shot. I also have... So this has got to be a targeting spell over here. Okay. So let's counter draw. We could also make a copy of our token, right? No. We'd have to do this. I always think we have more mana than what we actually do for whatever reason. Get rid of one of the sea chrome. That's perfect. We'll take that. See if we can beat mono red with some poison damage. I seriously doubt it. It's going to be a long road. Okay. Make a token. Two more poison damage coming in. Another ley line. Nah. Cool. All we gotta do is get our tokens to survive one more turn. If we can actually, like, make another token here. If they pass the turn, it's all over. They probably have the removal to take one of these guys out, though. Well, I seriously thought that we were done that game with them having the ley line. But luckily, you know, we were able to find that Mirex and get that thing going, which was really cool. Had counter spells in the right spots, had removal in the right spots. So that was just a really awesome sequence. Cursed Windbreaker, yeah. Manifest Dread. I do like that one. Cryptic Coat and Cursed Windbreaker. I mean, come on. That's a pretty cool combo, too. Alright, jump into another game, guys. So Blue-White's just been doing really, really well. And, I would really like to have another matchup against, like, a black-white tokens build. Just to see if they... Because they just seemed like they were so much more powerful than us. I mean, we do have a couple of answers early. Man. It's so hard to mulligan. But at the same time... I mean, having the blue-white, having the Demoralize, but the fact that we're on the play... There we go. It's a little bit better. So, keep and drop planes. I think we'd be okay by doing that. Key King. Toadstool Admirer. I mean, I don't know if I've actually seen this card. Don't think I've ever... I don't even think I knew this existed. Toadstool Admirer. Ward 2, pay 4, put a +1/+1 counter on dude. Okay. Of course I've seen this dude before. So we'll take the 1. Okay, well that looks like a lot of fun. Pass. Hello, Mijo Scorpion. Our opponent is just throwing out a bunch of... Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I mean, I don't know. Being on this level, running this kind of deck. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. This does have ward 2. So he's gonna pop it on that guy. I mean, that makes sense. Okay, I guess it's not too bad of a combo there. Sure. So, my turn. Let's just go into our turn here. So, let's see. Now at least we can get rid of the Toadstool Admirer if we wanted to. I think we'll just not on my watch this guy. We'll see if they have. I'm sure they have a way to protect it, right? Okay. Now it's starting to make more sense. Makes a lot more sense now. Okay. So Mirrex will give me a white. So here goes nothing. Okay, well that worked. You love to see it. Okay. Another dude. And another that dude. So he puts a +1/+1 on the Elvish. Okay. I mean, I guess it's not bad. They have a Fountain Port over here, but we have a Demolition Field. Sure. We'll take that. And I guess we just get rid of Calyx. So we'll activate and take the Fountain Port out. Okay. We want another white source for sure. And then I guess, well, yeah, we'll just do this. So this, of course, isn't like... Calyx is not anything new. But just like the cards they are using currently, I haven't seen this build. Of course, like, we know what this is all about, and it makes sense with Calyx, and with all the enchantments, you know, all the enchantment things going on, it does make a lot of sense for that to come back. Alright. Let's see. And the not on my watch, of course, it was it was shuffled away. So I think they could have at least attack us for 3 with Calyx next turn, but I'm sure we're just kind of done here, and I'm sure they have the removal too. So I'm just going to say good game. And just jump into another one. So now I kind of understand it, because at first it just, like, the power level to me, like, I underestimated the deck for sure. Yeah, But really cool. I'm glad that Calyx is back in the spotlight there. And of course, he went away for so long, but with this new set came all of these enchantments, just bucket load after bucket load, right? And so it just kind of like out of sight, out of mind, and I just never really gave Calyx another thought. But really cool build. Really do like Celestia. I'm glad that it's back for sure. Myclax. Okay. Kind of sounds terrible, doesn't it? Having a rough night on your stomach? Here, take some of my Myclax. There'd be nothing left. That is terrible. Anchorage. Everybody wants to be like Mike. Blue, white, sleight of hand. Okay, so again, I think we're up against Oculus. Pretty cool sleeves, by the way. That is really awesome. Okay. So we have the counter spell. Let's see what happens. We also have the Get Lost in hand, so I'm really glad that we've got a little bit of removal. Oh, I see. Cavern, sure. Trying to get down a Monastery Mentor. We'll take that out. Playing humans. And we do not have a demolition field. Okay, pass turn. Maybe he doesn't have the handful of gas that that we're thinking he does. Of course, like, they want to run a bunch of... So, I mean, Monastery Mentor along with Oculus. They want to be annoying with Helping Hands. Do they have a counter for our counter spell? No. Okay. Do you play another Helping Hand? Recommission. Okay. Gotcha. Whatever they can do to try to keep him in play, I guess they're gonna do.
A duel doesn't mean we have to be overly serious.
So we make the token,
Right,
he attacks into... We need to find an answer. We're just gonna draw a card.
Now that is an interesting fact.
And of course, I'm sure he's going to be able to pump the Mentor because it does have prowess. And it makes tokens. So they've got their own version of blue-white tokens over here. Which Monastery Mentor wouldn't be bad to throw into a deck like this. It's just the amount of resources that you'd have to put into Monastery Mentor, like, you know, being able to bring it back to the field. Okay. So I guess we'll take out all of this. He goes back down to... Oh, he stays at 3. Gotcha. Yep. And that's the thing, like, Monastery Mentor, it was one of those cards, like, I ran Jeskai tokens, and he was, you know, I wouldn't say, like, the heart and soul of the deck, because at the time it was Jeskai Ascendancy. And Ascendancy was basically like when you cast a non-creature spell, creatures you control get +1/+1, and then I think you like draw and discard a card. And but essentially, like, you know, you had all these prowess creatures and Monastery Mentor, and you just made a bunch of tokens and then pumped them up. And I mean, if you guys probably remember, but Jeskai tokens with Jeskai Ascendancy, that was just insane. Alright, let's get rid of Mentor, and I'm sure they have like multiple different ways to bring him back, and if they have a counter spell here, then okay, well, a way to protect him, sure. And we're just done here. Good game. So, overpowered us with the Monastery Mentor. Tried to get rid of him a couple of different ways, but of course he was brought back, and so they're extremely persistent with keeping. I mean, he's a very strong creature, and if you don't have the answer for him, I mean, he can take away with the game, especially up against a deck like us. Now, against like mono red, things of that nature, I mean, I'm sure they've got plenty of removal to handle mono red in the early game, but you know, I can just see a lot of awkward situations with your mentor, and then trying to bring him back on the field, and then you have recommission and helping hand, and but what you really need is like Get Lost and Sunfall. Opponent's going first. We're on the draw. I mean, if we can get to a third land, we have answers for the first couple of turns. Still feel like we need a mulligan. Okay. This is a little bit better. I think we'll just go ahead and get rid of one of these. Hopefully. I probably should have kept all three of the Get Lost just in case we were up against mono red. Okay. Starting off with a Might Caller. Sunfall, sure. Gonna need that at some point, most definitely. So, cool, yeah. Let's see what they tap out for here. Hop to it, no, okay. Mentor. Okay, so pass. Take this guy out. I wonder if they target their mentor with one. Okay, well, there's our 5th land that we need for the Sunfall. We just got to get there. Okay, so I don't want to take out Mentor now. Of course, that would be kind of ridiculous, with given all like 4 different tokens to Quest Caller. Okay. Offspring, sure. Okay. So we're gonna have to take out the 5. Okay. So either way, it would have, even if I would have done it in attacks, you would have gotten the pump there. So 9. We could throw Elspeth down and make a token. But then they're gonna end up attacking into her, which isn't a terrible thing. Because we don't want to go down to 3. And then they're also gonna have all these map tokens. So I think we're gonna have to do this. So that is a bad thing about Get Lost. That's another reason why running black-white would be a little bit better. I was thinking, like, the mono-white version of tokens is, of course, extremely efficient. Lay down arms is, I mean, you can't get any more efficient than that, right? But I do think that running black-white together is going to be extremely powerful. And I'm excited for that one. Orzhov tokens. And of course, like, doing it a little bit more like a Super Friend style. Just attacking me here. So we gotta block the 4. Cool. Well, I'm glad that's the way that it went. Okay, and they do have a dude on top. But we're gonna have to Sunfall this turn. Okay. Go ahead and play him. We already know you got him. Really? Interesting. We gotta gain some life here, so... There we go. Go back up to 10. That works. See if we can actually get back in this game a little bit. Okay. War leader. That's no fun. So just attack with 3, try to gain some life. There he is. So we could -2 Elspeth the following turn and attack in the air for 6. Okay, cool, we can't play either one of those guys. Perfect. Ooh, another one. But I think we just want to go ahead and do this, right? And then -2 here. And then attack in with these 2. Cool. Well, that one worked out really perfect. That was pretty awesome. We'll take that. So, Diamond Tier 4 is where we ended up with tonight. We are right at our 2-hour mark. I do apologize that my energy levels were a little bit down today, guys, but I really do hope that you enjoyed the deck and enjoyed the games. I'm going to go ahead and bring the deck up here. Again, of course, I'm trying to make that a habit at the end of the stream so you guys can see it one more time before we end here. So, Azorius tokens, and again, it's kind of like a Super Friends build. You still have your No More Lives and 3 Steps Ahead. We are running a little bit more counterspell heavy, having those extra additional hard counters with Long Reverse Pull, which is coming in the clutch for us, as you guys saw through the stream. Get Lost on my watch, Caretaker's Talent. Of course, you have to have 4 of those for the tokens build. And then with our Super Friends, we've got Elspeth, 3 copies of Teferi, 2 Elspeth, 1 Eternal Wanderer as of right now. I was actually thinking about pumping making this 2 instead. Elspeth, even though she doesn't look like much because, you know, her +1 is just putting in a 1/1 with lifelink, as you saw in that last game, it is huge, especially being able to pump the tokens with Caretaker's talent, also being able to pump them with Elspeth herself, using her -2. So anyways, guys, that is the current blue-white tokens build that has been doing really well for us and has gotten us into Diamond so far, and is still making waves. So we'll definitely be coming back with this deck. And again, tomorrow I might, if I can get the Orzhov tokens build, again, it's kind of like a Super Friends build as well. If I can get that deck complete, I will be probably using that one tomorrow. But other than that, I'm not really sure. It would be a big surprise. Anyways, thank you guys so much if you're able to catch up with me live. Again, like, I know it's a little bit harder just because I've been bouncing back and forth between, you know, what time I'm actually going to be able to stream. Trying to do Tuesday through Friday, 3:30 to 5:30 if at all possible. But just with the way life is going here recently, it's been a little bit harder to make that happen. But again, thank you guys for all the support. I can't tell you how much I do appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, follow. You know, I am streaming to Kick and YouTube. If you missed the live stream, it will be saved as a video on demand or a VOD on both YouTube or Kick. And feel free to leave me a comment. You know, I do appreciate them, and I will respond, I promise. So anyways, thank you guys again. Again, those are some pretty fun games in my opinion. Hope you enjoyed the deck, and we'll see you in the next one.